What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here, and I finally been able to get my emotions together to talk about this topic. Kobe Bryant has been pronounced dead. He and his daughter Gianna and three other members were on a helicopter on their way to a basketball game, an AAU basketball game with Gianna, one of her teammates, that teammate's parent, the pilot, and of course Kobe all perished in that crash, in a helicopter crash. And it's really, I've been trying to wait for more and more details to come out, and there's so much stuff. Kobe has been taking the helicopter for decades. He's always lived on the outskirts in Orange County. He flew into Staples Center and flew into all the things in LA that he needed to do because he wanted to kind of be secluded, right? Like as much as seclusion as you can have in Los Angeles. And he wanted to stay away, and he's always flown these helicopters as a quick way of transportation to get where you need to go. And unfortunately, that is part of what led to his death. And I've been really trying to come up with what I wanted to say for this video because we know about Kobe Bryant, the basketball player. Like I'm 24. For those of you who don't know, I'm 24 years old. Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player ever. Like he's my favorite athlete. Like I have top three athletes that are my favorite in all time. It's Kobe Bryant, it's Muhammad Ali, it's Jim Brown. Those are my three favorite athletes, like any era. And nobody will ever replace Kobe as my favorite basketball player. As much as I love LeBron James, but he can never be Kobe to me. I grew up on Kobe, right? Like I had a buddy of mine call me today because we're the same age, and he said, I remember when I was 10 years old, I told my dad I want Kobe to be my dad, right? Like that's how people in my generation look at Kobe Bryant as a person and as a basketball player. But just imagine being a dad, your son telling you he wants Kobe to be his dad. But in all seriousness, his legacy now reigns deeper than basketball, right? The Mamba mentality is something that can apply to everything in life. Kobe Bryant was a heralded high school player that went straight to the NBA, but he wasn't a LeBron James type high school player. Like he wasn't looked as transcendent. You want to know why? Because he was drafted number 13 overall, right, in the same draft as Allen Iverson, right? Like there was 12 players picked before Kobe Bryant. LeBron James, everybody knew from the time he stepped on a basketball court as a high school player, he was going to be great in the NBA. There were a lot of questions about Kobe, and even in his first year, in his first couple of seasons, he didn't get the playing time that he felt like he deserved, right? Like he wasn't the Kobe Bryant that we know of today. And that played a lot into what ultimately developed what is known as the Mamba mentality. It is the mentality to attack everything with 100%. If you commit to something, you want to be the greatest at that, right? And that is what Kobe, he attacked that everything, especially we saw it on the basketball court. But Kobe attacked it in life as well. He was someone that was fluent in three languages: English, Spanish, and Italian. He is someone that, after basketball was over, had a plan. He won an Oscar. He's written multiple books. He developed a gym and an AAU team for his daughter. Once his daughter decided about 2 years ago she wanted to commit to basketball or wanted to be a good basketball player. And he became her coach. And their teams are one of the better teams in all of the country, right? Like his daughter was steadily improving as a basketball player. And Kobe showed us to the world that he was someone that had a plan after basketball, and the Mamba mentality carried throughout his entire life. And what a lot of players and a lot of anybody can, especially athletes though, can learn from Kobe Bryant is that you can be something once your playing career is over. We see a lot of players once they're done playing their respective sport, they either go broke, they don't know what they're doing. They have they're like mentally distraught because they have nothing to fill the void that sport did. And the beautiful thing about Kobe Bryant is he had multiple avenues that he could go in after the sport was over. When he left the game, he knew that he was done, and he was still satisfied and fulfilled because his Mamba mentality applied to him not just in basketball, but in life. And that is what allowed him to touch and impact so many people around the world. Like Kobe Bryant is the most famous athlete, or one of the most famous athletes in China, right? Outside of just the United States where he's loved, and the city of Los Angeles where he's beloved and everything. In China, these people love Kobe Bryant. He talked with athletes across different sports, and they applied the Mamba mentality to what they did. Neymar is a great example in soccer, right? Like these guys that had nothing to do with basketball, but the Mamba mentality can be applied to so many aspects of life, and that is why Kobe is so beloved, and everyone that knew him, that knew of him, that watched him as a player, that watched him develop off the court and as a man is so hurt and is hurting right now after learning the death of Kobe Bryant. So my condolences and prayers to his family, his wife Vanessa, and also the families of those that were impacted by this crash as well. Like you said, they haven't released the names yet as of right now of the player and the parent and the pilot that were also accompanying Kobe and Gianna on the plane, but our prayers go out to them as well. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Kobe Bryant memory? What is something that you remember about Kobe Bryant that you love? Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your favorite Kobe Bryant memory. I just want to say my favorite Kobe Bryant memory. Like I said, I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan. My dad was a fan of Magic and Kareem, and so I grew up as a Lakers fan. Kobe is, like I said, is one of my favorite athletes ever in all of sports. And I just remember when I was about 10 years old, it was after the Lakers had won the 3 championships, and they were in a slump, right? Like those were those years they wasn't making the playoffs, and they were losing a bunch of games, but Kobe was scoring like crazy, right? Like he was scoring so many points. And I remember when I would, like, the Lakers games would come on, and I was in school, so I had to go to bed a lot of times before the games would be played. But I remember watching the highlights, and I would see Kobe. Anytime he had less than 30 points, I thought it was a bad game, right? Like Kobe had 27 points. And I'm like, dang, daddy, like he had a bad game, man. Like what's going on with Kobe? He's like, Jeff, he had 29 points. Jeff, he had 28 points. I'm like, yeah, but he's averaging 35 a game. So if he get under 35, it really ain't that good. And if he gets in the 20s, that's like awful. It's like, but that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like just being naive and really growing into my love of sports comes from watching Kobe Bryant. And it's just a really sad day, and I finally got my emotions together to make this video. Like I said, leave us in the comments your favorite Kobe Bryant memory, and kind of the impact that he may have had on you. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. Continue to like and subscribe to our channel, and thanks once again.